Good morning, team. We are back again on another trek. Beautiful day here again in the Hawke's Bay. We've had a pretty good run this winter. Currently about -2 degrees Celsius, which is about 30 degrees Fahrenheit for you guys overseas. So yeah, we're off to Gold Creek Hut. Now we have to do a river crossing about 5 minutes in. The river is up. So hopefully we can still actually do it. We won't know till we get down there and assess the river, but we're going to give it a go. So we have a bit of snow up on the hills. So yeah, let's go. Super icy. Fun. Alrighty, let's go check out the river. Just met up with a hunter who'd just been hunting through here. He said he came back through here this morning. So he managed to cross the river, so that's obviously a good sign. Said it was cold and swift, but it was doable. This is completely iced up. And we're not going to try and walk through that. It's pretty deep. Alright. Next thing is get across the river and actually find out where the track starts on the other side. So, I'm guessing we keep an eye out for some orange markers the other side somewhere. Here's a bit of current going through there. I was brought up and bred on a river like this, so I am experienced with other river crossings, and if I didn't think it was safe I wouldn't do it, but I know I can get across here. It's just going to be cold. Well, she's definitely cold. Not too bad though. And my trusty walking stick, which helps you to give you balance and something to lean on. Yeah, we're halfway across and it's only just past knee deep. Look at that, piece of cake. It's always when the water's dirty, but murky, that you're just not sure what's actually in there, what it looks like. At least when it's clear, you can see. Gives a little bit more peace of mind, but there you go. Yeah, it's another little stream over here. I think that looks like might be the entrance of the track straight through there. Cool. I did take my boots off and put my trusty Crocs on for this because I don't want to get my boots all wet. So I'd rather walk in dry feet for the next 3 to 4 hours than wet. Boy, this water is cold. Jingers. Alright, there we go. And hopefully come tomorrow on the way back it might have gone down just a little bit more. Ah, look at that. Orange marker. Beauty. Well guys, this it's turned into an interesting trip. Basically the only marker I found was right at the river crossing about an hour and a half ago. So I'm just following through this forest up the river and see if I stumble across the track somewhere, but I haven't had a marker for a very long time, so I might just end up turning into a bush camping trip. I don't know. We're just walking, having fun. I'm following this ridge line, so worst comes to worst, turn around and go back. But we're the river way down there, so I think these are old pigs, some old pigs. They're having some fun in here. So still no sign of a track, but I'm just following, trying to get up to the ridge and wondering if that's, you know, that's the way to go, because, well, the original track is to follow along the ridge and drop back down to the hut. So to make it up to the top of a ridge, that might be where we're supposed to be going. So anyway, we'll check back in soon. Hey, this is someone's fry pan. That's pretty funny. A random fry pan on nowhere. And these things, I've seen a few of these bait traps, and they are normally along somewhat of a track, so perhaps you've stumbled across something. So we'll carry on and see what happens. Look at that. That's what we've been looking for. So you just carried on walking up to a ridge like I thought might have worked. And yeah, found a marker. And it's definitely a well-developed track, so let's carry on with this track. And hopefully this leads us to our Gold Creek hut. See, another little marker. We've had nothing. So it's, oh, what a relief. Well, it's fantastic to actually be on a track again. So I believe we're on the right track to Gold Creek Hut. These little markers. So yeah, that was about an hour and a half crashing through the forest. Big pine forest. Trying to find our way here, and well, it paid off. You know, sets direction, trying to head up the ridge. There you go. Right, track's washed away down here, so I've been down, had a look, found another alternative route, some trees, so fun and games. That's where the old track was down there. Yeah, it's been washed out, ain't going down there. It's good when there's plenty of trees around, you can hang on to them and slowly manoeuvre your way down. Got your tent and your sleeping bag. Sorry, your sleeping mat getting caught on everything. Sorry, camera. Oh, I just love this. You know what you're going to come across when you go bush. I read some signs that some other tracks have been washed away from the cycling we had a couple of years ago, but pretty sure I didn't mention this one. Anywho, getting down. River's just down there. There'll be another river crossing shortly. So there. We're getting there. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go, and we're down. Alright, second river crossing. Again, it's dirty, but it's not actually that deep, so it's good. I think we're going to head down through there, cut across, and back up on the stones up to the track. Because I think straight across here would be too swift, too deep. When you're crossing a river, you always cross at the very top of the rapids, or at the very bottom. It's where it will start to shallow off before. So, as you can see, it's quite fast here. Just test it out. Ah, yeah, it's fine. Always looks worse than it is. Got my trusty hiking stick. Got a stabilisation. With it, piece of cake. And head back up to the other side. Man, that water is freezing. I guess it was -3 this morning when I left, so yep, might be a bit nippy. Cool. There we go. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Oh wow, 3 hours. So our detour must have been about a 2-hour detour this morning. So that means we're going to get there about 3 odd o'clock. Jeepers, that's still a good hike. Anyway, yay. Wow. Yeah, it was an incredibly steep climb up to here from the creek, well, river. Basically, the track I was hoping I should have found went straight through there. You probably can't see in here, but it's all forest through here. I came all the way through, crashed all the way through here, around, back up, met up the track there. So yeah, what a mission. I came across some frozen snow from the day before. It was very refreshing. Well, another fun hike down the hill to get to the hut. Big slips washed out where the old track was. There she is. Gold Creek Hut. Massive. Rightio. Woodshed. They're all much the same at all these huts. Just a little grass area. We should pitch our tent down there somewhere, I reckon. Nice little spot. The old outhouse and little hut. Gold Creek. Dim little pan for gold mining, I guess. So it's a little basic simple one again. 4 bunks. Table. We got a nice cooker this stove this time. We're going to do some cooking on that perhaps, or we'll see how we go. But yeah, there you go. Again, that was a long day. 4 hours before we actually found the track, and 3.5 hours on the track to get here. So yeah, I'm buggered. Gonna put some noodles, and then we'll set up camp and decide what to do after that. Come back shortly. Noodles are on. I just like them because they're quick and filling and nice. Once I've had these, we will go sort out campsite outside. I think it's supposed to get down to around -1, -2 tonight. I did see there's a little bit of snow turned to ice on the very top of the ridge when I came over. There's a few spots here and there all turned to ice, so I did enjoy sucking on a few of those because I was pretty parched. I ran out of water up there, so it was nice. So there must have been a bit of a snow dump, or snow sprinkling yesterday. Anyway, I'm going to finish this and come back and we'll go set up outside. Right. Time to collect some firewood. We'll go down the creek because there's always plenty of wood washed down. Or, I don't know, let's have a look, see if we can find firewood's firewood. Tree branches down everywhere. Stuff might be a bit wet, but you can just chuck a whole lot in the wood shed and it'll dry out. Use and replace. This wood is very, very wet. I think maybe we go back up in the bush and find some trees, branches that are down. A little wander in here. I imagine everyone else has already probably been in here, but these beer bottles, man, clean up after yourselves. Don't leave all your rubbish here for everyone else. Oh, there's a whole big dead tree right there. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. Yeah. Maybe not so much. That one's. Scrape some moss off. It keeps it wet and won't help it dry out. Right. Any other dead beets around? That one there. How convenient, 3 dead trees right next to each other. Well, between that and what's already there, that's a good start. Take this back. inside, break it up, and get some wood ready for tonight for the fire. Right, that is done. I was going to set up my bivvy over the top. It's like a big lean-to, but with the day didn't quite go according to plan. I've run out of time, so we'll do that on another trip. So might just be cooking inside tonight on the burner, the wood fire in there. Yeah, and just sleeping out here. So, right, I'll check in again shortly. Right, let's go have a nosy down the river, or the creek, before it gets too dark. Man, I really want to get more done today, but didn't quite go according to plan, so that's right, changed plans. Yep. Last spot there, can't get down there, I'll go back up the other way. It's a bit more of an island, the other entrance. Oh, we'll tent set up. Get firewood ready for the fire. Cook some dinner later. Chill out. And go to bed. Big fun walk home tomorrow. Good times ahead. Beautiful little creek, this one. I'll try a bit of gold panning, but I don't really have a clue how to do it, so just want to come for a nosy down the creek and have a look around, and a bit of firewood we can take back up. Actually, I think there's a bit of a waterfall over here. The original track to get down here used to be right up there. So needless to say, we couldn't get down. You can sort of see the track comes down, so we had to go through this bush, and there's a little sort of an exit. You can make it down, luckily, down the bank, scale down there. But, yeah. Oosh, look at that, eh? Pretty cool. A bit of a waterfall over the logs. It's all just rock right through there, but still managed to erode away when the waters all come up. I was brought up on a river, so I like just pottering around rivers and having a play and seeing what's around, and thought I'd bring you guys along for a nosy if you were staying. let's get the fire on, shall we? Starting to get a bit cold, and get some embers in there for cooking. A fire lighter in there already. Some good bugger left a whole lot of fire lighters up on the shelf, and matches and bits and pieces. And there's some really good people out there, who come up to these huts and have spares and just, yeah, chuck it in there for you, and if you need it, you need it. If not, leave it there for someone else, or top it up with something you've got. So, can't beat a fire. This door, it's got some sort of blackout in the glass, so you can't see the flames or anything at all, so we'll just leave it open. Plate on top's barely getting warm, so we'll just use gas to do dinner. But, tonight we are having another dried meal. We're going for roast chicken, baked country cuisine, and it comes with a packet of instant mashed potato as well. So yeah, let's get into it and try that. Add the hot water, let it sit 10 to 15 minutes, and apparently it's good to eat after that. So water's boiling, I believe. There we go. We'll come back in 15 when she's ready to go. Right, 15 minutes is up. Crack these open and see what we're looking at. Tear off this next line. Makes it like a bowl. Doesn't look too bad. Time for mashed potatoes. Let's stir up. Oh, that's very hot. Okay, I'm going to squeeze out. Not coming out on its own. There we go. Good. Creamy mashed potatoes. Roast chicken. Put some of this on top. Man, it's quite a big bag. Okay, we made all that. That was pretty good. So I'll give you guys a look. Pretty good. Alright, test it out. That's not bad. And dehydrated properly. Rehydrated properly, sorry. Yeah. Well, I'll enjoy this, and I'll come back with you guys later. Wow, that was good. Full, and I'm absolutely beat. It's actually only just after 7 PM, but oh man, after today, I don't think I've ever walked that much in my life. You know, as I keep saying, I think I've got to plan, live and learn, so I'm going to hit pay, and yeah, back home and check it all out again tomorrow. If anything crazy or weird happens in the night, I will try and record it. If not, well, I guess then it was all good and you had a good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Good night everyone, see you all. Good morning, everyone. It's around 5:30 here. Pretty cold last night. Just chuck another layer on, but it was alright. So we're up. I'm just gonna put the fire going down there. Just to warm us up a little bit in here. I'm gonna get some breakfast on the way soon. What are you having for breakfast? We are having some rolled oats, and I'll make some pancakes, some maple syrup, and yeah, coffee, hot chocolate. They will decide when we get to it. But yeah, all good. I will get underway and be back when it's ready to go. Get into it. Hands on, warming up. Get these pancakes on. That's only being I don't have the oh bloody good lamp. Only being I don't have the old for slicing. I'm gonna flip them over. I'll figure something out. Oh man, putting that fire on just warmed up everything in here. Nice. Take the chill off. Beautiful. Power's resting away in here. Breakfast of champions. Alright, so this goes. Oh, it's sounding pretty good. Oh, no. Ah, darn it. Fold in half. Let me save it. Yeah, it's not too bad. That'll be alright. Didn't quite make it over 100, but I sort of folded over a bit, but that's all good. Still going to taste the same. Drop the milk in there. Oh, yep. One done. Fire up the next one. Alright, I'm going to start on this one. So it'll start to go cold before the other one's done. Oh, it's still warm, some butter on it. Melting in there. Got some maple syrup. Rolled oats, cappuccino. Woo! Mean breakfast. You'll need it because it's going to be a long walk back here. I dropped down from the range, so this hut was just, man, it just dropped. Good 70 degrees all the way down. So that's alright, plenty of energy, climb back out again. Should be alright. Yes. Oh. Maple syrup butter. Oh boy. Yum. Delicious. Ready to turn over again. So you get this one go. Oh yes, perfect. Nice. I like some hot pancakes in the bush on a cold morning. There's one gone. There's the second one done. Some butter. Let's see, let's just like this. There we go. That butter melts into it. Sounds like porridge needs to be turned over there. Look at that. Check this out. Oh, that's nice and thick. Well, there we go. Pancakes. Some hot porridge, apple and berry, and a lovely hot cappuccino. I'll enjoy this, and then we'll start packing up camp and get ready to head out of here when the sun comes up. Ciao! See you later, Gold Creek Hut. Right, across the creek. Bye bye hut. Now let's make our ascent back up to the top of the range. This first part is going to be quite interesting because it was literally a crash down through the top. As you can see, hopefully you can see. It is interesting. A boost to get up here. This is a tree to hold on to. Oh, goodness me. It's always easier coming down than going up. Oh, excuse the noises. Whew. Right. There's plenty of tree roots to hold on to. Get up there. Oh, golly gosh. Oh yeah. Now, I put my raincoat on today because it rained in the night and all the trees and branches are wet. Put my pet cover on. Oh goodness, yuck. Oh, I'm soaked already. Love it. Yeah, the trek is up there somewhere. Go through here. There it is. Oh. Whew. And you can see, straight down there's a big cliff that washed away. The old track used to go down. Hut in the distance. Alright, let's go. Right mate, it's back up to the top of the range. Just making our way back now. Through it all. beautiful forest up here. This little wood pigeon was following me across the range for about an hour. He was a cheeky little fella. These Miro tree berries. Wow, they're everywhere. That's where I started. Walked across there. I walked through all these lichen pine trees through here, through here, through there, through there. Kind of finally found the track up there. Walked down the river, across that river, back up that range, up there to the track starts, all the way along that range. So range went from there, all the way along the top of there, all the way over to there, and drop down over the side up there. Well team, back up the car, and with the sign, spoil the tracks. Holy hecker, that was one insane trek. That was about 12 and a half hours walking in 1.5 days due to, I'm not sure what we're going to find out when I get home, but oh my goodness, glad it's over. Still good fun, made it to the hut in the end. Yeah, so glad you come along and join us on the journey, and like and subscribe, help us do more of these videos in the future, and see you on the next one.